Gorgeous ones. Hey, good evening to you, beauties. Oh man, what a weekend. It is the end of the weekend here in Houston, about 5:15 in the evening, and it has been such a beautiful, glorious day. And we have had a really nice time here this weekend, and I'm just so excited to just come to you. Listen, folks, this is such a great time for us. And I just wanted to remind you of that and do this activation. And I want to activate something in you tonight to remind you of how great of a time it is for us as healers and us as workers, um, light workers, bring our message of healing, of restoration, of elevation and ascension to the world, because we also need it. They're also looking for it. And I just couldn't be more excited than I am today about what's available to all of us in terms of impact. So if you're a woman in this group and you are just craving impact, I'm telling you, you're craving that because now is the time for us to really share. Now is the time for us to really roll up our sleeves and get out there and share our messaging. I can remember when I first accepted this idea that I was going to do more with my life. I felt it for years, but I accepted it not too long ago and decided I was going to do something about it. And I can remember all of the hurdles that I had to climb just to be able to allow myself to show up more in the world. And I do have clothes on, ladies. It's I know it looks like I'm naked, but I'm not. and and I tell you, it's as I continue to do my own inner work and my own up level, I can sense so strongly the season that we are in. We are literally in this season of elevation of consciousness and awareness. People's eyes are opening up more and more. People are becoming more aware of who they are. People are done with the heavy marketing and done with the you're going to get all these amazing results, you're going to make $1 million in 5 minutes type of thing, and people just want truth. People just want love. People just want honesty. People just want integrity. And it's sexy. It's hot. It's jamming. It's in vogue. It's now. And there's never been a more ideal time for us to come forward and share ourselves, share our gifts, share our talents, with authenticity, with love, and also in anticipation of really serving the masses. I am so fully persuaded about that. And I just wanted to remind you of that. This weekend I didn't go to the beach because it looked like it was going to rain on Saturday, and we decided to stay down this way. But I had a nice long walk with my husband, hung out with my family. Yesterday I was doing some work supporting Sherry, my high-end client, and I'm just like in my bliss, right? Because it's like I am truly living this incredible life of ease, of calm. When I look back and I think about all the things that I bought into that determined what I thought that I wanted, I realized that it was all external to me. And what I had to get good at is not looking on the outside for solutions, but really looking inward. And I discovered and uncovered that really for me, I didn't necessarily want to have the $30 million a year business, that would drain me and strain me. What I was looking for really is a sense of connection with my family, a sense of peace and connection with myself, and really just a stronger sense of my own spirituality and connection with God. And once I established that sense, then from that place, I was able to really learn how to cement my anchor in my message, anchor in, what I'm here to do, really, and identify really what it is I'm going for and what's valuable to me. And it makes all the difference in the world to know that, because now I don't have this outside check system comparing myself to other people, but it's really about I'm competing with myself, and I don't even like to use the word competing, but really what I'm doing is aiming at become a better, stronger version of myself every single day, which is beautiful. right? Because it's not about someone who's outside of me, but it's about myself inside, and how strong I'll allow myself to become. And that's what this is all about, I have discovered. That's what this journey is all about. It's really strengthening who you are inwardly so that it can show on the outside. And what we tend to do, ladies, is we tend to focus on the outside and try to make that our barometer, and then try to do that external stuff, completely bypassing the internal stuff. And this is where we get frustrated. This is where we fall apart. This is where things start to go left and right, because we simply haven't taken the time to really nurture who we are inwardly. So I'm so grateful that we're in a season now that we are seeing people who are understanding that this is a necessary step in order to share our gifts fully, in order to own who we are and let go of shame, let go of doubt, let go of unbelief, and to move forward. So today I wanted to um, give you this wealth activation, give you this messaging around, it's your time. This is truly your time to step forward. The harvest is plentiful. People are ready. People are praying. People are looking for you. And the thing that we tend to do as women, especially those of us in leadership who have had strong voices all throughout of our lives, if you're anything like me, you probably heard things like sit down, be quiet, talk softly, inside voice, all these things that keep us quiet and keep us down. And then what we've done is we've become so conditioned to function that way because it's been acceptable that our own voice is foreign to us. And I'm here to tell you that you do get to take up space in the world, and that you do get to own your voice, and you do get to express yourself, and you get to be supported, and you do get to be safe as you do it. That is something that you were born to experience and born to have. Anything outside of that is just conditioning to keep you small. And, it's just time out for us ladies being small, because the world is looking for us, looking for ladies, looking for leadership, looking for the feminine, looking for our strength, looking for our wisdom, looking for our love, looking for our nurturing, looking for our compassion, looking for the power, and just the fortitude that we bring as women. The world is looking for that. The world is crying out for that. The world is craving that. So I'm going to ask you today, and I hope this triggers you. I hope this messes with you. I hope this activates you, because at the same time, I'm going to turn around and say that you truly, truly get to take up space, and you truly are a woman who deserves to have everything that she desires as she moves forward in her calling. You certainly are that woman. I like to say that if you desire a thing, it's for you to have it. And it's like your desires are leading the way. And I know that's something that many people will not ascribe to, but I'm not talking about desires and wish will hurt people as much as I am talking about as you are surrendering to the process of becoming more loving, surrendering to the process of letting go of old unbelief and old stale emotions and old hangups and hurts. As you surrender to that process, what happens is the real you emerges, which is a more loving, kind, generous, authoritative, spiritual person gets to come forth, and that person, that new person, is the one whose desires will be very easy to obtain, because that is who you really are at your core. So I'm here to inspire you today that now is truly the time for you to come forward and share your message, your giftings, your talents, um, the things that set you apart. I can imagine the very same thing that you're running from about you is the same thing that's going to set you apart. And I know for years I was so afraid to share. I was so afraid to open my voice, to open my mouth, because I was afraid that I would be hurt. I was afraid that I'd be killed because I have such a strong voice. And what I've come to learn is that is the very thing that I was afraid to use is the very thing that is blessing people now, that where people text me and write me and email me and tell me how blessed they were by a session that we had or by the time we spent together. And this is for all of us. It's not about how big you are, but it's about how big you will allow the message to come out of you and for you to share. So, whether you are a speaker, whether you are a healer, whether you are a writer, whatever it is, the world is praying. They're on their knees looking for what it is that you possess. And now is the time. So, I wanted to let you all know two things. First of all, I created the Goddess Mind Up Level. And I want to talk with you about the Goddess Mind Up Level. The Goddess Mind Up Level is an incubator that I created in which we are going to get together and we are going to literally take apart um, specific disbeliefs. We're gonna address things that are holding you back from moving forward, because I've come to understand that everything that we desire to have is absolutely available to us. And I've also come to understand from a manifestation standpoint that if it's not available, then it must be something that we ought to create. But nevertheless, the experiences that we crave, they're there. And so the only thing keeping us from having those experiences at this point in our society is the way we think about ourselves and the way we view the society that we live in, our perspective. So when you decide that you want to go for it, you cannot bring your old ideas, your old thoughts, and your old beliefs into this new way of being. It won't work. And there's the rub, right? There's a frustration that people feel. You can't do that. What you need to do is upgrade your thinking, upgrade your beliefs, upgrade your feelings, actions, all of that in order for you to experience something new. And this is what we're going to go over in our 3-hour incubator this coming Sunday, June 28th, 2020. So I wanted to personally invite you to this because the time is now for us to be bigger in the world. And when I mean bigger in the world, for our voice to be amplified in the world, for our message to be amplified, for our presence to be amplified. And the only thing that's stopping us from doing that now is not that we don't have the opportunity, but it would be us. It would be how we see ourselves. So this is where this work comes in and will equip you to help you to move forward. So that's the first thing I wanted to share with you. The other thing I wanted to share with you is that if you desire to have a larger container, if you desire one-on-one attention in a healing vortex that will allow you to let go of all the stuff that's been keeping you from moving forward. You've got the strategy, you've tried it, you've bought the programs and you've tried it, and you haven't gotten the success that you're looking for. If you're anything like me, you're such a motivated person that you're probably frustrated by now. And if that's true, I want to invite you to chat with me about some other ways that I could support you in a way that's congruent to you and the work that you're wanting to do. So I'm going to leave both links there for you so that you have the option. So number one would be if you're looking to up-level your game, we have a group program this Sunday for 3 hours from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. And that is called the Goddess Mind Up Level. And the other thing is I'm inviting you to have a conversation with me to see if there's work that we can do together so that we can co-create something amazing for yourself. Because I know when I did my own work, it was so transformative. It was so life-changing that I could not not offer this type of work and support to other people. So I welcome your comments. I'm going to leave my links here for you to see. And if you are currently private messaging me or Facebooking me, I can hear it on my phone. I just can't see it in this new live editor app. I must be doing something wrong. So yeah, okay, someone is chatting me. So anyway, I'm going to leave the links here for you. I hope you have a fantastic day and know that you are a beautiful person and you are meant for so much. You are meant to have the joy. You are meant to have the ease. You are meant to have fun. You are meant to grow. You are meant to expand. You are meant to have flow. All the things that you desire to have in your life, you absolutely are meant to have it. So I'm going to leave these links here for you. You ladies, you get to decide what it is that's right for you. I encourage you to join me in the Goddess Mind Up Level so that you can have a taste of working with me and what that's like. That's going to be a group effort, a small group effort. And then, of course, for you ladies who desire a larger container that's more intimate, one-on-one, this is my high level, okay? Then definitely let's chat so that we can talk and see how we can co-create something amazing for you. All right? Blessings to you. Continue to enjoy your weekend, and we will talk again. Take care.